Well, hello there. Everything seems to be working. Got the computers up. This is a laptop. I pretty much use work laptops. I've been working for a long time, many, many, many decades, and I've been using laptops. I guess the first laptop I got was the company. The company bought me one, and I basically was like hooked up to it. I carried it with me everywhere, and I had it with me all the time, and it was on my lap, laptop, and so I've been using these laptops for a long time, and one of the things I found about it was that it's got a camera. I didn't use the camera for many years. I used the Excel spreadsheets, programming, things like that. I didn't. The computer was not really a media device for me. It was really a way of developing insight using the computer. If you look at the computer is basically a mathematician. It's a calculator, and it can it can calculate prime numbers, factor numbers, whatever you want to say, but it isn't really, it wasn't really designed to be a media device. It wasn't really designed to be like a telephone or a cell phone, or it was designed to compute. Computers are here to compute. That's what they've been here for, and so. So I'm a little late to the game when it comes to media devices and looking at the computer as a social media, a way of just taking high speed video. And I was surprised that the computer, these laptops have very good cameras on them, and it was very easy to integrate the audio and the video to get a complete a complete picture, a moving picture, just like you think of Hollywood or TV or whatever. I guess TV, Hollywood. That's really the institutions for videos. There's also the documentaries, like taking a film camera into the wilderness, like the safaris, to go on a safari somewhere and to find out more about the world we live in. So it's, for me, using this computer as a way of recording my personal journey, my trek, is been a real. I mean, that's really the center of where we start here with this Arnolds challenge. And I was getting emails from Arnold, his newsletter, and it got me thinking about my health and everything, and so that's where it all started. And so I started to work out, and I started doing these video blogs, I guess once a week, basically to help keep, like milestones. These are like milestones along the way to keep track of what my progress and what I'm doing and where I've been. And in that vein, this is Arnold's challenge number 104, and today's Friday, the 9th of January 2026. And yesterday it was a really miserable day. It was warm, rainy, and I ended up going to Chipotle to pick up some quesadillas, and the sky was like just full of, it was dark, it was nighttime, and there were all these blue lights flashing from all these road detours. They had all these cones. The cones were up, and there were all these police and fire engines, and there was gridlock of traffic. And then this rain started, this intense rain, and there was this one policeman who had a one of those light, like a light sword, and he was using it to direct traffic. He was waving it, saying, go this way, because of the traffic gridlock. And I just looked at him, and he was just working his way, waving that baton and everything. And then the rain started, and the poor guy was getting drenched in rain. And there I was, just sitting in my car, the windshield going back and forth, and wondering if I was ever going to get out of this thing, And anyway, so this is Arnold's challenge. This is in honor of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was and is and will be Mr. Universe, which is a bodybuilding honor. Bodybuilding or weightlifting is resistance training to develop your physique. And he also was in the Conan the Barbarian. He was the male protagonist in that movie. He was served in the Terminator series of movies, and he was governor of California. He served as a governor of a U.S. state. So I mean, he's definitely got a lot on his chest. All those medals on his chest, right? But what got me going with this was that he was coming up with insights about health and getting stronger. So that's what got me interested on it. And the reason why today is important is that this is number 104. So 104 is 52 plus 52, right? 52 plus 52 is 104. There's 52 weeks in a year. And so this is the anniversary. This is the 2-year anniversary of me starting this challenge. I've been doing these weightlifting and stuff for 2 years now. And so it's been a long time, and I can think about the progress that I've made. I've gone from struggling to do like maybe 5 push-ups to doing 25 push-ups. I've gotten comfortable with barbells and with dumbbells. And 2 years ago, I didn't even know what they were. I didn't know the difference between a barbell and a dumbbell. I just knew that there was dumb. And so I have made a lot of progress. I think my body is a lot, it's hard to see, I just look pretty much the same as I've always looked, but there has been I have gained a lot of muscle, and also I feel like I'm just got a lot more energy than I did. I don't know how to express it, but I feel like I've grown in a good way. One thing I do want to say is that injury, hurting yourself, is probably the biggest downside to weightlifting and working out, because if you don't work out at all and you don't do any weights, you don't do any cardio, you're not going to get those muscle tears or those ligaments, or you're not going to get the injuries. But if you do heavy kinds of resistance training and cardio, you're going to get injured along the way, and it's important to be able to bounce back and recover from those injuries and keep going. So my most recent injury is in my right ankle. It just doesn't quite feel right. There's like a pull or a tear, but I'm just working through it. And when I go for my walk later on, I'm hoping that I'll be able to be fine with it. Okay, so let's. I've been talking a lot more than I normally talk, but that's also something I wanted to do. I wanted to spend a little bit more time talking because that's part of it. You know, being able to hold a conversation, being able to talk, to reason, and to put one word in front of another is part of this whole thing. So let's ditch the wedding ring. Oh, let's go through the 4 W's again. Work, wife, weights, weightlifting, resistance training, join the resistance. That's the third W. And then the fourth W is walking or cardio. So those are the 4 W's that I can keep in my head to keep me on track. So let's ditch the wedding ring. We'll ditch the glasses, and we're going to get started. So first thing we're going to do is we got to get the chair in position. And I'm just this coffee. This cup is a little cup, and it's just got some espresso in it. Arnold says that caffeine is really good for you, so there you go. So I'm going to put these knee pads on, and strictly speaking, I don't think I need them, but it's sort of a ritual now. Doing things that if I did it before, I'll do it again. So it's good to have a ritual sort of. It also does help protect my knees, and you don't want to mess up your knees. And so the knee pads come on. And so now we got to do my hands. So I got these bike gloves. And these are really nice to have. Bike gloves. And regular gloves. And so we'll just do some body weight. We're going to start off by doing some body weight push-ups. So just put those arms up. And let's do some body weight push-ups. All right, so now I'm going to get down on the mat. One knee, the other knee. Put the arms out, shoulder width apart. And then we'll put out one leg and we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15. 25. And I know for a fact I couldn't do 25 push-ups 2 years ago. So let's catch your breath. Catch your breath. Catch it. Catch that breath. And we're going to move on to the heavyweights. So this is 90 pounds, 45 on the right, 45 on the left. And I'm just going to swing it. I talked to you before about how I hurt my left quads, so I couldn't kick them. But I can swing them. So we'll just start swinging back and forth. And up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. All right, bring it down. Okay. Definitely couldn't do this 2 years ago. Couldn't do this 2 years ago. But I can do it now. All right, so keep moving. Keep moving. Now we get the 8-pounders. 8 and 8 makes, again, the computer, it's a calculator, it's a digital device, and it works with numbers. 8 and 8 is 16. 8 is 2 cubed. 16 is 2 to the 4th. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. You don't have to you don't have to rush this. 6, 6. There's no bell gonna ring. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 11, and 12. 12. 12 is 4 times 3, or 6 times 2. All right, so now we're going to do the biceps. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. By twisting my arm, I'm helping those forearms to get developed and strong. All right, so this is maybe 6. I don't know, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, and 12. I don't know if I really did 12, but somewhere around there. All right, so put your left foot out. I put my left foot out. And we're going to just walk. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, Alright, so that's left. Put your right foot, your best foot, put your right foot out in front of you. And we'll do the same thing. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's the whatchamacallits. And now we're gonna just start. Let's just lift it overhead. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's the light weights. And get a little swig of that coffee. And check to see if the computer's still working. Yeah, it's still ticking. Alright. Hey, Susie. Hi, baby. Yeah. This is my little girl, Susie. Susie and John are their brother and sister. And they got personality. There you go, Susie. Alright, so we're going to go back to the heavies. So we just grab them and we'll just swing them a little bit. Just swing them back and forth. Getting some rotational momentum here. And then when we're ready, we're just going to swing them up. So ready? 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Okay, bring it down. Okay. Alright, so then we're gonna drop the weights and take a little rest. Just a little rest for a second. Catch a breather. And we're gonna finish up by doing the curls. So got the weight in the left arm. Put your right knee, right palm. 1, 2. Alright, now we turn around, do the other side. So left knee, left palm. Left knee, left palm. Put your right foot out. And one. Okay. Okay, last but not least, we got the guitar. Let's get the clubs off. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In between. To illustrate my last remark, big Noah and the ark, or Jonah and the whale. What did they do when everything got so dark? Will they accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, mess with Mr. In between. Okay, so see you next week.